going on, guys? Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan. There's a topic that I've been meaning to talk about for quite a while. And a lot of people have come to me and asked me, Dan, you know, like younger guys, they say, Dan, what are the secrets to your safe driving? And honest to God, you know what I tell them? There are no secrets. There are no secrets at all. I call it paying attention and concentrating on what you're doing. Put the phone down, take the earbuds out, turn the radio down, and just concentrate on your driving. You're driving a commercial vehicle weighing 78, 80,000 pounds when it's loaded. You need to not be distracted when you're driving. You're in a commercial vehicle with a helper and yourself, and it's your responsibility to take care of that truck, to take care of taking care of the truck as far as checking air in the tires, making sure your paperwork is good, meaning your insurance, your registration, making sure that you do your proper pre-trip and post-trip inspection every day. Not just today, but every day. And it's good to go over your truck, take a quick walk around in the morning and in the evening. Make sure all your lights are working, make sure your tires are good, make sure you have your proper fire extinguisher, that it's in the green, that it's good to go. Make sure that you have your spill kit, God forbid something does happen and you do need it. I carry two just in case. Always make sure on a garbage truck, front loader truck, roll-off truck, it doesn't matter. Always make sure you know where that main shutoff is from your hydraulic tank. God forbid of a leak, that's the first thing you do is shut that thing off. Because you don't want that pouring out gallons and gallons of hydraulic fluid and making a mess, and then God forbid it goes into a storm drain or sewers. You're going to be in a world of trouble. So pay attention to what you're doing. You see a leak, you see an oil leak, always write it up at the end of the day. Always fill out your DVD-R. Always verbally, also after you write it up, go tell the mechanic. Just put it in his ear, let him know. Just say, hey, listen, I got an oil leak. Hey, listen, I got an antifreeze leak. Hey, listen, you have time to look at it today. I wrote it up. That's all you got to say. So, always hand in your DVD-R at the end of the day. Always make sure it's filled out correctly. And always make sure that it's legible. Meaning that anybody can read your writing. That they're having a hard time struggling and understanding what you just wrote. So, being safe and being a safe driver for this company, for any company, goes a long way. Your boss, your supervisors will look at you and say, you know what, he's a very good driver. Maybe we should have him train some guys in the way that he drives, and maybe just have him train them for 6 to 8 months. This way to know how to do it the right way and the safe way. It's very important, guys, and I keep telling these younger guys, when you're out there driving, you got to pay attention. You got to be on your game. You can't be distracted. If the phone rings, you know what? Let it ring. You can always call people back. And if you want to call them back, pull the truck over. Pull it over. Make the phone call. When you're done, hang up the phone, put it back, and continue on with your job. Safety is number one policy in any company. Because reason being, they're looking out for your safety, they're looking out for the safety of the helper. And not to mention the fact, you're the driver. It's your responsibility to make sure that helper, You know where he is. You know that he knows what he's doing. When you're dumping a container, make sure both sides are locked in. Make sure you both communicate with each other. It's very important that you communicate with each other so everybody's on the same page and everybody knows what everybody's doing. So that's why I'm telling you right now, being safe is the best policy. And when your company sees that you're that kind of driver, they're going to recognize that. So take my word for it. I've been driving a long time. You guys know I've been driving trailers. I've been driving roll-offs. And let me tell you something. I'm not perfect either. I've made my share of mistakes. And you know what? People say you learn from your mistakes. Well, sometimes you need to avoid your mistakes. And just pay attention to what you're doing. It's very, very important. I cannot say that enough to you guys. Pay attention to what you're doing. You're in a commercial vehicle. You know that if you hit a car at 35 miles an hour, you could kill somebody instantly. This is a big hunk of steel riding down the highway. And it's your responsibility to take care of that truck. Drive it safely. And if there's anything wrong with the brakes, anything wrong at all, any kind of air leak, you gotta report it and tell it to your mechanic. It's very, very important. Like me, for instance, I had a flat tire yesterday. I don't know how it went flat, but I checked the air on my tires at least 3 times a week. I was at the yard Saturday. I washed my truck. I cleaned out the inside of my truck. And also, most importantly, I checked the air on my tires. The reason why you check the air in your tires, number one, is so the tires wear evenly when you're driving down the road. They all have 120 pounds in each tire. This way you're wearing the tires evenly, okay? Number 2 reason why you check them is because it's mandatory. You have to. If you see a tire's got 60 pounds of air, you don't just leave and ride on it. No. You put air in it and you monitor it. If the tire goes flat again, then you know you got a problem. Some places, if it's a rear tire, they'll take it off and put a plug in it. On a front tire, you cannot do that. It's illegal. Front tires have got to be virgin tires, brand new tires. Okay? They cannot be recaps by law. That's a no-no. Front tires, the tread depth has to be 430 seconds, no less. The rear tires, they can be caps. That's okay. They don't have to be brand new. They can be recaps. And the tread on those tires has to be 230 seconds. So, when you're out there driving, and you have a peace of mind knowing that your paperwork is good, all your safety devices are good, your tires are good, you should have no problem whatsoever if you get stopped by DOT. Make sure that also, very importantly, when you get pulled over, I know that the police always ask you for your license and your up-to-date medical card. Medical card has to be up to date or you will get a ticket if it's out of date. Today, that's another thing with commercial truck drivers. We have to go, most people have to go every 2 years for a DOT physical. I have to go every year because I have sleep apnea. And you have to upgrade your medical card every year or every 2 years, depending on your situation. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, guys. There are no secrets to being safe. It's just called paying attention to what you do. That's how I look at it. And every day you get in this truck, every morning you get in this truck, you look at your air pressure gauges, you look at your lights, you look at your dashboard, you fill out your paperwork, you do everything you're supposed to do, and you do it correctly. And when you leave the yard, you know yourself, that you have to put your seatbelt on. Very important. And there's a reason why a lot of companies right now, including this company, have cameras all over the place. And it's not just for your safety, for their safety, it's for your safety. So God forbid somebody comes along and smashes into your front bumper. Years ago, it was, oh, no, you did it. Oh, no, you did it. It's not like that anymore. Today, everybody's got cameras. Cameras don't lie, okay? They're the best thing, in my opinion, to have on a truck. Because if something happens, it covers you, and it also covers the company. Very important. And the other thing is, there are cameras on these trucks. Why are you going to lie? You cannot lie. Why are you going to lie? Tell the truth. If something happens, tell the truth. You got cameras. Cameras are going to tell the truth no matter what. But all I'm saying is, guys, young and old guys, including myself, when you're out there, just pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention. Keep your eyes open. Drive at the posted speed limits. If you're in a school zone, very, very important, guys. In the school zone, please slow down. Especially in the morning or any time of day, there's always kids around, parents around with strollers. There are crossing guards around, the police are around. Just slow down. In any school location, there are flashing lights. The speed limit in most locations is 25 miles an hour. So do the speed limit. It's worth it to take your time, because if you get caught speeding in a school zone, that's a big ticket and it's points on your license. So please, when you're out there driving, you're not only representing, let's say, IWS, but you're representing you as a quality CDL driver. Okay? Remember that. It's not just a company name, it's also your name on the line. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, guys. I've been asked that question several times. Dan, what's the secrets to being safe? And I tell them all the time, there are no secrets. Here's one of our trucks. So now we got to go up this steep hill. As you guys know, you probably remember this ride. I got one stop up here on Route 9W. It's I think it's a Chinese, Korean, I'm not sure, restaurant. I ate there once or twice before. Very good food. I liked it, but it's a little pricey, but it was good. So after this, we got to come back down, and we got to do the country club and, you know, the normal Tuesday stuff. Now that I'm all done with my running around and doing my after sevens, we're all caught up. So now we have a red light here. Somebody's trying to turn. So slow down, slow down. When you get going, give it gas. On the hill, you try to keep your momentum and try and keep the truck going. We do have garbage on here, so, you know, we're a little heavy. We're not that heavy. So just keep your foot in it. Looks like we got a truck pulling out of the side street here, so yeah, it's a roll-off. I gotta tell you, this is a very dangerous road to be pulling out of a side street. Because you really, once you go, you gotta go. And you got a lot of blind spots here, because you're coming down the hill. And if you're coming down the hill, you better make sure that you have the room to pull out, especially in a truck. That's one of the companies. I know the guy, the owner. It's Bray, B-R-A-Y. Bray Karting, I think, or Sanitation. He only does roll-off, I believe. I haven't seen him with any other trucks. I think it's just strictly roll-off. But he's got some really, really nice equipment. He really does. That right there, I believe, is a Mac. It's all chromed out. It's got the dual stacks. Really, really, all of these equipment is white trucks. So now that we slow down, I gotta give it a little bit more gas. Right now we're only doing about 24 miles an hour. I also got a little bit of weight on. Now you'll see up ahead is a hill. So it's a real bad blind spot when you come up on this hill, because you cannot see what's going on the other side of that hill. There could be a car stopped, traffic could be stopped for the light. You don't know. Like right now, you can't see anything that's going on the other side until right now I can see what's going on. So it is dangerous. It really is. We got to make a left at this light here. I don't think that's one of our trucks up ahead. No, that's somebody else. But like I said, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about today, was safety. And that comment that somebody said to me, and it really got me thinking about what they said, what are the secrets. And I said to myself, you know what, there are no secrets. I said I got to do a video about that like I just did right now. Just to let you guys know how I feel about that and that comment. So, that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. As you all know, I'm off tomorrow. I won't be around. I'm hoping to go down to the rail yard, take some pictures for you guys. So I'll be back later on with you guys, and we'll chit-chat some more. So be careful out there and be safe. And if you're driving, put the phone down. Thank you, guys. Later.